Oh, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleRumble.com is back this Sunday for WWE Extreme Rules with their Extreme Rules Pick'em contest. Single entry is only $10. A triple entry is only $20. Now, I didn't receive any chair shots over the head by Terry Funk, bro, but I know which one of those is the better deal. The Extreme Rules Pick'em contest is a point system where the winner will be the contestant with the most points. Contestants can earn points by correctly picking the winners of the Extreme Rules matches and other questions asked for the pay-per-view this Sunday. Winners will be announced by the end of SmackDown Live 2 days after Extreme Rules, and the winners will receive their prize money on June 6th. Now listen to this. First place is $500 cash and any, yes, and any championship belt from WWE.com. Second place is $100. Third place is $100. Fourth and fifth places will receive a free entry into the Money in the Bank Pick'em contest for SmackDown Live. So make sure you guys go to WrestleRumble.com. Get extreme this Sunday. And while you're at it, go over to ProWrestlingTees.com/WrestleRumble for your official Wrestle Rumble merchandise. The Extreme Rules Pick'em is now live. WrestleRumble.com.
Fill your glasses up and put your headphones in, because it's time for Off the Script. And all you fucking goons and assholes, get in line and hit subscribe, because it's time for Off the Script. Hit the like button and share it around. You can even pull your fucking pants down, because it's time for Off the Script with JD from New York 206, because it's time for Off the Script, because it's time for Off the Script.
This is something that has been talked about for several weeks now, and I'm going to do it again because there's a few things that have happened in the last 24 hours that really cannot be ignored. Cannot be avoided, man. When I was down in Orlando for WrestleMania weekend, I was there with Joe Cronin. We did Access together. We did WrestleCon together. And we did the Internet Darlings that was set up by Brian Zane together. Joe went home early. I stayed an extra day for WrestleMania Sunday. And the one thing that we both collectively reflected on throughout the entire weekend, what was the best part of the weekend? And we both collectively said, meeting everybody that we have had a direct influence on through our content. That was the one thing that we looked back on and said, you know what? That was the best part of the weekend. Everybody that came up to us at Access, at WrestleCon, you guys who waited for Joe and I to finish Off the Script live at WrestleCon, waiting outside the booth. Every one of you guys who came up to us after the Internet Darlings with the meet and greet. That was the best part of the weekend. Do you want to know why that was the best part of the weekend, man? It's because wrestling and the world of professional wrestling, through our content, has brought people together. Not in a hateful way, not in an angry way, but everything that Joe and I have done up until that point has brought everyone together. It's like you guys could not wait to thank us for what we do. Now, if only the advertisers and if only YouTube seen that type of influence, that type of power from what we do here and bring it to the fans, how could that be labeled non-advertiser friendly? Because what I seen from everything, just based off that weekend, I seen nothing but love, respect, and appreciation for not only the hard work that we do, but for the sport that we love. I was watching YouTube yesterday, and I'm sitting here this morning contemplating whether I'm either doing it off the script or something for you guys before Extreme Rules tonight. I stayed away from YouTube all weekend. I didn't know what was in my sub box, nor did I care. I seen one video from What Culture Pro Wrestling. And I seen Adam from What Culture standing in the middle of the ring. This immediately got my attention. I'm like, why is this happening? What is going on? I backtracked. I realized what happened earlier in the day. Their fucking pay-per-view or their event, Fight Back, was flagged on YouTube for spam and other malicious practices or whatever bullshit reason that YouTube gave them to take it down. And in turn, they got their live streaming, access or their live streaming permission revoked from YouTube. For what? For what? You got thousands upon thousands of people collectively in one building. Not angry, not spiteful, not hateful, not anything negative. You got thousands upon thousands of people in one building collectively together as a community to watch, to cheer, to love, and appreciate the men and women who get in that ring and bust their ass and risk their life every single time they step in that ring. But most importantly, for the sport that we love, that brings us together as a family. Professional wrestling is not a violent sport. It's not. It's a choreographed art. I don't get why YouTube deems wrestling non-advertiser friendly. This is something that we are passionate about and love, and it's something that brings all of us closer together. There's not many things in this world that brings two strangers together. But if you have love for professional wrestling, you can make a best friend out of somebody you never met before in your entire life. People come to me and tell me, JD, I don't know you, I never met you. But from the passion that you show in your videos and the love you have for this sport, I consider you a part of my family. Downright, I consider you a best friend that I didn't even think I had. But yet, my videos and everybody else in the community's videos are being demonetized, no ads being shown, and the search engine for YouTube, the algorithm in the search, is not pushing wrestling content to the forefront. Because wrestling is non-advertiser friendly? What makes it non-advertiser friendly? When I just sat here for 6-7 minutes now going over what wrestling does to a community. It brings people together. We have love for each other and love for the art that is professional wrestling. When WWE is a PG product and has done nothing but try to clean up its product, how can YouTube deem wrestling, or Google, or these advertisers deem wrestling non-advertiser friendly? Adam from What Culture made a speech right before Fight Back yesterday. He was in the ring for 5 minutes. And I couldn't have said it better myself. You watch and listen to him, and you know that's a man that has fucking deep-rooted passion for what he is doing. I sat next to Adam at the Internet Darlings. I got that vibe immediately while meeting him and seeing him and hearing him on stage. Genuine human being who loves what he is doing. But when he's coming out here and telling me that, or telling us that Fight Back was taken down on the live stream, the future of What Culture Pro Wrestling is in danger. You got What Culture Pro Wrestling uploading an Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio match that's getting 1.2 million views on their channel, and it only gains them a net revenue of $40. If a video that's doing 1.2 million views is gaining you only $40 in revenue, can you imagine what it's doing to me and guys like fucking Joe and Kushney and Grim? Grim has stated that he's been doing videos 200, 300,000 views. $12. $12 fucking dollars. Because he's got to be punished for his love of professional wrestling. What Culture Pro Wrestling was dealt another blow by YouTube. They noted on Twitter that they were issued their first strike for a violation of YouTube's policy on spam and deceptive practices. There's no word on what exactly they did to warrant a strike. The strike expires on September 1st, 2017. They also indicated that their ability to live stream has been revoked. This comes on the heels of YouTube's decision to categorize wrestling-related content as not being advertiser-friendly. Nobody is sure if this affects WWE or Impact Wrestling, but it has had an adverse effect on independent promotions that were relying on YouTube revenue. What Culture in particular was hit very hard. WWE is a YouTube partner and likely are not affected by any of this. Because of YouTube's decision, What Culture Pro Wrestling had to announce the cancellation of WCPW loaded tapings in Manchester. The strike is just the latest blow to them as a company, and unless YouTube reverses their stance on wrestling, then you have to question if WCPW can even go on using top-name talent. The promotion has been able to bring in big names and pay them big money while giving shows away for free. They tweeted, "Not only is wrestling not able to be monetized on YouTube, apparently it's not welcome at all. We have now been issued with a strike. Your ability to live stream has been revoked." WCPW planned to live stream several matches on Saturday night, but that stream has been taken down by YouTube. This week, YouTube gave more details on videos that can and cannot be monetized. YouTube VP of Product Management, Ariel Barden, said that they would be taking an even harder stance on how to upload content and monetize it. Hateful content, content that promotes discrimination or disparages or humiliates an individual or group of people on the basis of the individual or group's race, ethnicity, or ethnic origin, nationality, religion, disability, age, veteran status, sexual orientation, gender identity, or other characteristics associated with the systematic discrimination or marginalization. Inappropriate use of family entertainment characters. Content that depicts family entertainment characters engaged in violent, sexual, vile, or otherwise inappropriate behavior, even if done for comedic or satirical purposes. Incendiary and demeaning content. Content that is gratuitously incendiary, inflammatory, or demeaning. For example, video content that uses gratuitously disrespectful language that shames or insults an individual or group. What that means to me, everything that you just read there, is that people nowadays don't have a fucking backbone. That everybody lives their life walking on eggshells like a complete fucking pussy. Where does wrestling fall into any of that? Professional wrestling falls into none of that at all. So what gives YouTube the reason to take down their live stream and fuck over everybody else making content on YouTube. I don't understand it. I really don't get it. I feel bad for everybody right now in this community. This is a big fucking deal. So big that you got Philip DeFranco on his fucking subreddit, people telling him to report about this because he's a big enough name to where YouTube might listen. People are going to guys like that on our issue. Someone who's not even affiliated with anything professional wrestling, they're seeking help now because this is getting downright ridiculous. Downright ridiculous. I don't know what needs to be done. People are making petitions, change.org petitions. I know what I should be doing and making, and I see the numbers, and they're not reflecting that. I can imagine what else is going on with everybody in the community. On top of that, the biggest thing to me is gaining momentum and gaining traction and gaining new fans. My content isn't even getting out there because they refuse to push the wrestling content to the search. It doesn't even show up. It doesn't even show up. I am lucky that I have a fan base that waits eagerly for me to upload my shit. And I'm lucky and fortunate that I have a timetable when you all know what I'm going to upload and when I'm going to upload it. Without that, I'd be fucked. Without that, I'd be fucked. But this is a serious situation that needs all the attention it could get. Now, I'm going to leave you the video because Adam said it in the video himself. Share the motherfucker. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to share this video that Adam made, or they uploaded to What Culture's Pro Wrestling's YouTube channel. I'm sharing it right now. 5-minute speech about why this is all fucked up and why things need to change. And then you're going to go to the change.org that I'm going to put down in the description because it's already met its maximum limit for petitions. But we want to get this thing even more attention and bring more awareness to it. So you're going to listen to what Adam has to say. You're going to go down to the description and you're going to sign the petition to get this shit rectified in hopes that YouTube listens. Because this is getting fucking ridiculous. Professional wrestling is not any of those things. It's something that brings everyone together for the love and the passion for the sport that we love and the individuals that we love and welcome into our homes each and every fucking week and watch perform. I don't know how you guys think about it, but everybody that we watch perform on a weekly basis, no matter what promotion you guys are watching, they are welcomed into my home every single week. They are as if they are part of my family. I don't watch wrestling to be violent, to be hateful. I don't get anything from watching professional wrestling like that. The only thing that flows through me when I watch professional wrestling is positivity. It calms me down. It's something that I go to. It's a go-to for me to level myself out and make me happy. If we can't talk about the things that we are passionate about because of fucking the way of the world, then what good is this fucking website? Why must you conform because of a few bad seeds? Bullshit. Wrestling has nothing to do with any of the hateful shit that is going on in the world right now. If there's one thing that people seek, it's happiness. And there's a lot of fucking people in this world that seek professional wrestling as a form of happiness. Do not take that away from anybody. Do not take that away from anybody. Adam said it perfectly. I couldn't have said it better myself. You're going to listen to this, and then you're going to sign the fucking petition down below. This is a shitty situation, and hopefully it's all rectified. Hopefully, I'll be back later with some more news and rumors. I got to gather something. I might do a short off-the-script episode for Sunday. Don't know what's going on. There's not really much news heading into Extreme Rules. Though I'll be back tonight for the Extreme Rules review, so make sure you guys tune into that after the pay-per-view goes off the air. I'm JD. Listen to Adam. Sign the petition because I know the audience for Off the Script is a rabid one. And if we put our stamp on it, something might be done, man. Do it, and I'll see you guys later.
12 months ago, WCPW held its first tapings in a warehouse in Newcastle with a broken roof. Back then, the idea of us doing a wrestling promotion was a very silly idea. 12 months later, it is still a very silly idea. But we are still here! We're here in Manchester for WCPW Fight Back. This night was supposed to be the first night of the new series of WCPW Loaded.
Language. There are children watching this show, don't you know?
No. Okay. I understand and thank you. Owing to YouTube guidelines, it's not possible for us to give you a free weekly wrestling show on YouTube, and honestly, that kills us. But it's not about cussing out YouTube, okay? Because speaking hate, that's part of what got us into this mess, okay? So here's what happened. For the uninitiated, certain YouTubers preaching hate had adverts in front of their videos, which led advertisers to flee YouTube. To counter this, YouTube has drastically reduced the monetization of what it deems to be inappropriate content, and that includes wrestling. And that is why we're here. That's why we're doing this show for free on our YouTube channel rather than putting it behind our paywall, What Culture Extra, which we could do, and that's the only way we'd really make money off this show. We're running this show at a loss. I mean, you guys have bought your tickets, and that's paid for the wrestlers, because, just to address online, we always pay our wrestlers. But here's why I'm here. It's because this is a statement. That's what this show is. It's a statement to YouTube that wrestling does not deserve to be classified, tarred with the same brush as hate speech, because what hate speech does is it tears people apart. What wrestling does is it brings all of these people together here tonight. Wrestling is about creating a community. That's what every promotion does. Progress has its family, so does Rev Pro, so does Fight Club Pro, so does ICW. WWE has its universe. WWE is being affected by these changes. It's got to the point where I'm standing in this ring trying to make Vince McMahon money. But no, they all deserve to make that money, because YouTube, it allows us to reach our community of fans that we are building. That's what culture is. It's a community of fans who love wrestling, because wrestling, it's an art form. Wrestling is an art form. Am I wrong or am I right?
But the only thing I agree with this man on.
Thank you, one person. But we want to do this show for free. We're going to cut this segment out and we're going to put it on our YouTube channel along with the rest of the show for free, because we want you at home, we want you to share this video. We want you to, at YouTube, there is a petition going around by Heelbook. In order, that petition wants wrestling to be removed from inappropriate content. We officially endorse that petition. We're gonna put it in the description underneath this video. Read it, sign it, share it. That's what this is about. It's about making sure that wrestling gets the respect that it deserves. Okay, and I am gonna go. Okay, this is because we're here to a wrestling show, aren't we? Yeah! But just one time on this show, on a platform which can be shared. Please share this video everywhere you can. I want you all to stand, if you can, for me, please. Stand. And I just want you, for everyone listening at home, for everyone at YouTube who may see this, I want you to make some noise for how much you respect professional wrestling. These people are loyal fans, and they deserve the sport they love to be treated with the respect it deserves. Thank you so much for this.